someone you never heard of. Hey everybody, welcome to the Common Folk Podcast with Ben, Morgan, and Andy.
Welcome back to Common Folk.
That's right, podcast for the people, by the people.
There it is.
What's going on today, man?
Well, you guys have been on me to get guests.
Yeah.
We need guests. We got guests.
Guest time.
Okay.
And then you guys brought some really good guests recently. So
Last week, that one was
Yeah.
wild.
Don't
Or
give
last,
me credit.
The last 2 weeks.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
What's
really
this
good.
one?
So
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got some plans for some other folks, but we got a pretty neat one today that
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about this particular topic. My kids talked about it at school. I really don't know anything about it, so I'm excited to learn.
And it always comes up like in conversations that we have. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
come up, but we're going to talk about esports. So I don't know. I feel like we got an esports veteran here now. Miles Severe. Miles, how are we doing?
I'm doing good today.
So I think we have to point out that how long ago did we interview Michael?
Boy, that was a couple years ago.
It had to have been a couple of years ago.
And we kind of based it around the Jet Awards, and those
that's right. Yeah.
just happened. And I don't want to talk about it too much because the guy from Iowa won it. So, but he was a good player. You know, he was good. He was good.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so if people were to go back and listen to that, Michael's here today as well, his father, and that was an interesting subject. And I didn't realize, like, at the time, you know, you bring guests in, sometimes you like sneak guests in here that I don't even realize like how important they are. And then afterwards,
Yeah,
of a
we're
big
like,
deal.
oh,
Like, yeah,
shoot, we
over
should have
the-
been like cleaning up around here or like shining his shoes or
over
something.
the last couple of years, I'm like,
Yeah.
I see this dude everywhere. Like, what was going on?
Oh my God, he's the host of that show that I watch. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
right.
No, and that's not just what I bring in or whatever, but it's cool to just bring in different authors. And over the last 4 years, some of the guests we've had has just been a lot of fun to bring in. And
For sure.
And we've been looking for a guy like you, Miles, for a couple years now, because like I said, esports has always come up, and I feel like it's gotten bigger and bigger. And something just came up on my scroll a couple days ago. You remember the movie Grandma's Boy?
No.
Yeah, I didn't really see the whole thing, but I remember it.
I don't remember that.
It's 20 years old now. It's a 20-year anniversary,
Oh,
but
gosh.
it's one of those funny old, comedies. And the premise was this dude's wasting his life playing video games, and he's living in his grandma's basement.
Okay.
But that was when it first started coming around that, hey, you can make a living, and a really good living.
But 20 years ago you could?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was the start of it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait,
But-
but when can you? When did that start?
Miles, I think there's some pretty wealthy esports people out there, isn't there?
Like, there's like the one that kind of comes to mind is like Ninja. Like, he's like the only like guy who, like, there's a lot of people who are into like CS:GO or Fortnite that got a lot of money
Yeah.
by playing the games, talking about the games a lot. Esports in general, I can't think of any off the top of my head that are super like made a ton of money, but like I'm sure there's some that are somewhat successful.
But it's like the guys who they're doing it, but maybe they're making a bunch of YouTube money or something like that.
It's mainly the YouTube money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you familiar with any of the guys playing the farming simulator?
No, I mean like, you mean like, let's see.
What's it called?
Is
it called like actual farming simulator?
Yeah. There's a farming simulator, and I think there's one called American Farming, but it's basically a farm simulator, and these guys go on YouTube and they play it, and people watch it and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, those are called Let's Plays.
Okay.
Those are kind of fallen off to the wayside now
Okay,
on
okay.
YouTube, but like, yeah, those are Let's Plays. Those are cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, esports. Tell us what it is. I don't even really know what it is.
I don't know.
Like, how would you explain it? Like, how does it work? What do you do? What's the premise behind it?
Competitive video games.
Okay.
The best one, I guess you can point to, even though I don't know if it's still a thing, is like esports Overwatch. We have to have our own esports thing, but so you have your team, you have your two teams, then you have your rules, and then you just kind of duel it out, and you have your own bracket and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like tournament play, like a
And
tournament
play. Yeah.
Yeah, because those tournaments are huge, and there's like they're out in Las Vegas. They're different host sites. Kinda
Everyone's
reminds me of,
sitting
like,
together
AAU
doing it together, or we're in different
How about
like.
Chicago?
That's different though.
Oh, just
I would, So like for like games like CS:GO or like what do they call it? FPS shooter games.
Okay.
You got your two sides. You got, let's say, Team Red, Team Blue. Those guys are close enough together that they can talk to each other through their headsets, and they fight the other team. There are let's see. There are more competitive, like 1v1 games. Like, do you know what Street Fighter is?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Those are, let's see, that's like the fighting game community, and I go to events like Combo Breaker or Frosty Fastings where we go out to a big event, and then we all compete, and there's multiple different kinds of fighting games there. I play Guilty Gear, someone else plays Street Fighter 6, other people play Fatal Fury, but
Yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger every
yeah.
year. And I mean, there's even an event up in Norfolk, Nebraska every year. And our producer, those guys that are making things happen and actually understand the technology, he's like, we need to televise this tournament in Norfolk. It's coming up again. I'm like,
Really?
Okay,
It's that
let's
big?
figure it out. Yeah, he's like, we're going to have the number 1, we're going to have the number 5 guy at Fortnite in town. I'm like, okay, let's set up the stream. I don't know.
What do they have up there?
I don't even know.
know?
I don't know. When he speaks to me, it's like I have no
But
clue what's going on.
You're the sports guy. Would you know what to say?
Not at all.
They're very different.
Is it kind of like what it makes me think of is the movie Pixels? Have you seen that?
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of like that, where like they're dueling on an arcade. I mean, I know that's not what you're doing today, but kind of like that premise.
I mean, yeah, like the competitive, like let's say the Donkey Kong one where you're trying to have the highest score. That's kind of like the beginning of competitive video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I love that movie, by the way.
Yeah,
I've never seen that either.
That is a movie. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a movie.
yeah.
You haven't seen that, Andy?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's a Sandler movie, man.
You're a big Adam Sandler guy.
Yeah.
You're a big Adam Sandler guy.
Yeah.
One thing that I do see a lot, and it crops up, and you'll see it like, every channel has an app now. So if you open up the Fox Sports app, you'll see like Madden tournaments. Where does that fall into esports?
I don't really know like those games. I don't know how those work competitively, but I know it's like somewhat big. Like I know there are teams for it. That's kind of it though.
Like last time I went out to Las Vegas, seeing my buddy, lifelong friend, I get out there and he's like, oh, sorry, tomorrow I got a Madden tournament. I'm like, what? Cool. I flew out to Vegas and you're going to be playing Madden all day? So I was kind of hoping he would lose so I'd get to hang out with him. But he eventually did, but he did make it to the second bracket. But that was years ago, and it just gets bigger and bigger, it feels like every year.
Yeah.
Okay, but so when did you start getting into this? And like, when did you decide that you liked this?
Like getting into like an actual esports, my senior year of high school was the first time. So like we had at Central an esports team when I was a junior, but it wasn't that big. It was kind of 1 or 2 games. Then when I became a senior, that's when we had like Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Overwatch, League of Legends, this and that. That's when it like became like an actual esports. I entered the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate one, and I met a lot of cool friends there, and I'm still friends with today, even though I don't go to high school anymore. Though I guess I'm a coach there. Because of the people I met at that esports, I have gotten into the bigger world of other fighting games like Street Fighter or Guilty Gear.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So in high school, you get to play this. Do you get to pick one game? Like, because I really don't understand this. Like, are you just on the team to play a certain game, or can you play multiple games?
You can play multiple games. Like, it's tricky with scheduling. Like, and like we would kind of prefer you if you like pick your one game that you're better at. But if let's say like one team's kind of short for like a season, we'll throw you over there and see how you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now you said you coach.
Yeah, I coached there. Yeah.
That is so cool.
And you're a Smash Brothers guy?
Yeah, I'm a Smash Brothers guy. Yeah.
The Ozzy's getting into Smash Bros.
Is he?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get you out to the house.
Yeah.
Really?
Coach him up a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to
Mom
pay
still
for-
beats us both.
You're gonna have to pay for some side lessons, bro.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Well, let's strike up a deal.
Yeah.
We got him here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it started getting serious for you your senior year of high school at Omaha Central?
Yeah, like that's the first year. That's the first time I was ever in esports.
Okay. And then you went on and you played esports in college, didn't you?
Like there was a Smash Brothers esports in college at UNO, but it's not. It wasn't like a real. Like it was real.
Uh-huh.
It had like actual tournaments with other schools, but it wasn't like official. It was a club. Yeah, it was kind of odd.
Kind of like
Well,
the rugby teams in all these different colleges there. Club.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
It was something like that.
We've definitely got that at our kids' high school. As far as like, there's different clubs, like
Yeah.
like what Joel does with shooting. Like trap
Okay.
shooting is considered a club. That's
Yeah.
not like an
Yeah.
official school,
Right.
but all the kids from the school go on that team and all that. Yeah.
I was on that team for like, I think, one semester. Then I had to kind of stop going to that because I needed to focus on school more. And it was on day. We had, for like that specific esports at UNO, we had games on Tuesday. And then on Thursday was like a practice day where we all came in, like in our esport together to just play like a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was there for like one semester. Then I went off to like focus on my school work.
Cool.
Did that work like a typical club would, where UNO would play University of Kearney or University of Nebraska at Kearney for a weekend, or set aside days to go have tournaments at locations? Or
We never went out to tournaments. We played online.
oh,
Even if the online
that
kind of
makes
sucks.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we played online with other schools. I'm not entirely sure what the range was, but it was other schools, yeah.
What was it like for you when? So you said it started at your school your senior year. It wasn't available prior to that, right?
It was a little bit, but yeah,
little bit.
basically no.
Yeah. So did this become like this was your main school activity that you were involved in outside of academics?
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
at Central, yeah.
So prior to that, were you involved in anything else at school, or were you just kind of like there just wasn't really anything that really worked for you or that you really liked?
Yeah, I mean, like I was kind of into the art club, but like
Yeah.
around my junior year, I actually got a job,
Mhm.
so that took up a lot of my
Oh, sure,
time.
yeah.
On Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I was busy, but yeah, I was in the art club for a little bit, and that was fun.
So when this
And games club too, for like one year, we had like a little games club thing,
okay.
and then esports became a thing, and that kind of
Yeah.
took over it. But
So
yeah.
when that came around, what was that like for you? Like where you had been, where you were involved in a couple of things, but not really anything
Yeah.
that you were really excited about, and then all of a sudden this hits as
Yeah.
a full esports your senior year. What was that like for you?
It was very nice. I got to meet some very nice friends that I'm still friends with. If it wasn't for esports, I would not have the friendships I have now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that obviously, you felt like that was a big part of you and your how you grew up and how you met your friends and those kinds of things. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. And then obviously you've taken it to the next level. So now you're giving back. You're at the school coaching and helping other kids get involved in these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the bottom line is that, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of different activities for kids to do in high school, whatever they are. But there's not always something for everyone. And when something like this comes around and you find that and it's your thing and you really like it, like that's awesome that the school is willing to support that and bring it to the table, for students to be able to be a part of.
Yeah. The school itself does support it very much so, but it was mainly our head coach, Mr. Franta, who put a lot of time and effort put a lot of time and effort into the esports itself.
Yeah.
It would not have happened without him.
Sure. Yeah.
So-
See, and that's a parallel too. Like, it takes a coach or a mentor or somebody that cares, to get in there and make a difference. I remember when we got a young, really, hyperactive band teacher. Then our band was really good.
Yes.
Right.
It takes someone to kind of kickstart it.
Sure.
And another parallel there is it serves like the same purpose as like other clubs. You meet a bunch of friends, you get exposed to different things, and now esports has grown into this thing where you can get a college, scholarship. And it's not just YouTubers making big money on this thing. There's those tournaments. I know some of those guys, like Fortnite tournaments. That's like a worldwide phenomenon type thing.
Yeah, you can make a lot of money in like Fortnite or a CS:GO tournament. Yeah.
Well, and Ben mentioned the farming simulator.
Yeah.
We got one of the, I would say, big guys in that world.
Yeah.
And he was, playing video games, and that story he told us was just so funny, where his dad's like, would you get off that? Would you get off your computer? Would you stop doing that? And he's like, just give me a few more minutes. And then he fast forward, he goes, Dad, could you open up this account or open that up? And a guy was trying to give him $2,500 for just writing a simple little code for a John Deere tractor.
Yeah, like
something.
Like creating it or whatever. Yeah.
And his dad saw that money come into his account. He goes, what's this for? He goes, oh, that was 5 minutes of work on the video game.
Yeah, like these guys are like...
So he was a programmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of what he does, yeah.
That's cool.
And then he has a YouTube channel where, he just farms. He simulates farming.
He basically shut his dad up pretty quick.
Yeah, big time. Big time. And that was like 5 minutes of work, $2,500.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, technically for me, like, doing actual esports, I've not made any okay, I made like some small little bits of money from like local tournaments we've had, but like nothing big.
Yeah.
You get $30.
Yeah, I get like $30 in like my local tournaments of Guilty Gear. Yeah.
But that must not be your focus, right? Like, or do you think? I mean, I guess everybody would want to make money.
Yeah.
But
well, I think
I want to.
Right, like you're doing more. You're giving back. You're still finishing school. Like some of these kids maybe don't go to school. Don't finish. I don't know. Like, can't you?
Well, I mean,
can't you be playing esports and never go to college?
Sure. I mean, what I was going to say was that it's no different than any other sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the kid playing baseball, he's not making money in high school. Playing baseball, right? I mean, it's another activity, right?
Yeah.
It's just another activity that someone enjoys, and they do. And if you can leverage it now to what you're talking about, Andy, where you can get some college money or whatever, like that's awesome. What do you think? How many? Are there a lot of local schools involved in this, or are there just a select few? Or
yeah, there's a lot in Nebraska and around us that I know of. I only really focus on like the Smash Brothers part and sometimes Mario Kart, but for Smash we have Central, Westside, Benson, or the other schools.
Is Omaha South or Omaha North?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those schools are also involved. Just a ton of schools.
Westview?
I think Westview too, yeah.
Do the schools, like in the suburbs around too, like Papillion, Bellevue, those schools, do they get involved in it?
South Place.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I mean, down here, Conestoga, there's a team, right?
I think so, because Joel came home one day and asked if he could play, and I was like, when are you going to fit that in?
Yeah, he's got so much going on.
How are you going to do this? You're already doing a million things.
But one of his teachers, I think, is the coach or whatever, and that's, I mean, it's a very small school.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's dig into that. So you're a coach now at Omaha Central High School. What does that entail? Are you like a Nick Saban? Are you just on your guys, harping them?
No, I mainly help out around and make sure everything runs smoothly. Yeah, I sometimes practice with the youngins, but like I make sure everything runs on time, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep it organized.
Yeah, more like a coordinator. Well, I know, Ashley's a high school teacher, and she has to go on X amount of college visits. Like that's part of the deal. And she said last couple of years, that's a big thing. They all go out of their way to mention, hey, we got esports. Hey, we got a new esports division. Check out our esports room.
Really?
Yeah. Esports department. So it's not just high schools. It's all these local colleges around here. They're getting into it as well.
Yeah.
And I would think that the scholarship money would then follow.
Sure.
Too.
Midland Lutheran, they're the first.
Yeah.
Midland Lutheran.
They were the first
to offer scholarships.
Full scholarships.
Yeah.
Wow.
How much?
Yeah.
How much is
that one girl got $25,000 for your senior team?
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Yep.
Yeah.
And then Wayne State has a really good team.
Yeah.
They're NAIA.
I've heard about Wayne State.
That's awesome.
The games are on BTN Plus. You can watch the games on BTN Plus. Nebraska playing Kansas, playing all the Big Ten teams play each other.
Yeah.
Now for maybe 2.
Is that like Fortnite or what are they playing?
League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends. That's it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
We got a lot of money there.
Yep, and it's really competitive. Amon Green was the coach.
Oh, really?
Yes.
For a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw him talk.
I love listening to Amon Green. He's an old Husker running back, for those that don't know. He's a great, one of the all-time greats. Won a couple natties. When he starts to do an interview about football, I can always feel that he wants to get back to talking video games.
Really?
Really?
He wants to talk about streaming.
That's his thing,
on
huh?
Twitch.
Yeah,
His
that's
own
it.
show on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Every week. Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is the major live streaming service that you go and watch people play games on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard about that, but I've never gone on there to see it.
That's
see what
another.
Twitch
Is that the most popular way video gamers or gamers kind of make money?
Like
Would you say?
live streaming.
Yeah, and different. I don't know. I don't even know how it would work, but I know there's a monetary side to Twitch.
Yeah. So like, let's say you do streaming. Let's say on YouTube or Twitch, you have subs and donations. Like they can send you money, or they give you like $10 a month. Like you give me 5 gift subs. That's like $25. Like, it's a lot of money if you have enough people to like watch you and give you money.
Yeah.
Then you have like stuff that isn't like just streaming. You have like the YouTube where like it's not live, but you're recording yourself playing the games, or recording like the aftermath of the tournaments and stuff, or talking about the tournaments, or talking about the games itself, talking about the balance changes, talking about the new characters, and all that stuff. Yeah, you can make money there as well.
Wow.
Cool.
Super chats on YouTube.
Super
yeah,
chats.
Super chats.
I don't think people use Super. I'm not
Some
sure.
of the shows
I've
they
seen
do,
some of yeah.
Yeah, and you do super chats, and in order for you to be able to get mentioned, you have to give money.
Yeah, give him a couple
like-
bucks.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and then they see your
Well,
Yeah, it highlights your message for
yeah.
Yep.
$5, 5
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
and I know from Omaha Warhorse, the casinos, esports is getting to be a big thing. Like people, they want to have some action on some of these tournaments.
You can
Really?
gamble on them,
Yeah,
There is?
that's not
big
Okay, I
time.
was just going to say, can you bet on them?
You can very much
No
bet on them.
way.
You can, but you really shouldn't.
You really shouldn't.
Should you really
Yeah.
bet on anything? I don't know. Don't ask
Sports?
Andy.
No,
He
don't,
doesn't.
don't bet on sports. God, no.
So let's rewind a little bit. When do you first remember kind of getting into video games?
Like competitive video games or any video
Just
games?
in general, video games. Yeah.
When I got my Wii when I was like 5 or 6 for Christmas. When I got into Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart,
Oh yeah.
Raven Rat, that Rapids game. I gotta say it. Yeah, that's when I got into games.
That was so. You said you were 5 or 6.
Yeah,
Yeah. How old are you today?
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
And was it like love at first sight? Were you like, man, this
Yeah.
is so cool? Like,
So like I had a friend who had a Wii, and that's
Okay.
where I learned of it. No, that's why I
she'll
had.
be back.
That's where I learned of a Wii through my friends. And then I asked my mom and dad for it, and Santa brought it to me. Ho ho.
Yeah.
It also came with a really cool giant TV that could crush me if we weren't careful.
Big TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
the
was
big
cool.
heavy ones.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I wish it still worked.
I know.
Those were great. Too. Was it flat? Was it like one of the flat Sonys?
Was it flat?
It had a giant sound bar on the bottom.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it also it split in the middle.
I thought
That was
no,
my old-fashioned.
That was yours. The one I had was like the small square one.
The old
Not the one
tube.
that we had in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I play on the
Oh, okay.
Wii. That's what I
ended up
play
moving
on.
that 42 inches over there that had the soundbar on the bottom. When you were playing the Rabbit game,
Maybe.
the Rabbit game had
It's
all
a-
these old Motown songs,
Uh-huh.
and so I would come in and I'd be singing the song.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you know this song? I'm like, it's ABC.
Yeah.
It's Michael Jackson. Jackson 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. it's
So
fun.
I had a similar experience. I was probably, gosh, I'm trying to think. I don't think I was that young. I was probably closer to like 7 or 8. And the original Nintendo NES got that.
Yeah.
But I had the same thing. I had a buddy in the neighborhood who
Yeah.
had it first.
Yeah.
And I just could not wait to go over there and play that. And then when I got it for myself, I was like, this is the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
What's your-
Tecmo Bowl 2.
Yeah.
That's Sega. It was Sega.
Sega was yours. Yeah.
Really funny.
You collect a lot of old games. Tell them about the old
That's what I was
games.
going to ask next. Yeah. What do you know about the old stuff?
Well, in terms of consoles, I have a lot of the old Nintendo consoles like GameCube, GBA, Nintendo DS. I have a PlayStation 5. I have a PC for like all my. That's where I spend most of my time now on gaming is my PC. I have a Nintendo Switch 2 for all my Nintendo stuff now. And I collect I collect the video games I knew of when I was like really young, and game reviewers talked about like, oh, this game from my childhood was really cool, and I grew up and I bought those games that they recommended.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have let's call it a retro game that's your go-to, like NBA 2K or something?
No.
Those sports games.
No sports games. I never played any sports games.
Okay.
Nah.
No.
What's like your favorite older game?
Final Fantasy 6.
Okay.
Yeah. That one I played on the friend who had a Wii. They had Final Fantasy 6. And I knew about that game from also watching from someone else, so I saw it on the Wii and I was like, ooh, can I try it? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. And I played through all of it. It was a magnificent game. And that really got me into Final Fantasy, which is one of my favorite video game series of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, and RPGs in general.
Would those games, like, are they on a cartridge or a disc or?
On the Wii, it was downloadable, but
Okay.
like before they were on a cartridge. Yeah.
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 You go to the concert too, right? The Final Fantasy concert.
Oh yeah, I went once because it was in Nebraska. That was awesome. That reinvigorated my love of Final Fantasy and got me into like playing the other games.
Like a live symphony playing.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
playing
really?
the music from the game. It was really good.
So it
was
would
really
like
cool.
they just start playing some music that you just recognize having heard during the game.
Yeah, they played music from like the series has 16 entries. I only really knew like 4 of them, but it's nice to hear like the entire orchestra go for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Zelda?
Oh,
The Legend of Zelda?
like that's the one thing that we have a couple we have 4 coaches: the head coach Franta, another coach Fossa, another coach Salazar, and me. Coach Fossa gets on my case for not playing the older Zeldas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should play them. They are really good. The only ones I played are Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the newer version. Yeah.
Was that a go-to for you? The gold one?
The original Zelda. Yeah, the gold,
Yeah,
the
the one.
gold
Yeah.
cartridge.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
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 That was a go-to for Ashley.
I know. I didn't play much video games.
You didn't play any games?
No.
You guys did you guys have any games at your house at all?
I forget.
Video
We
games?
had like a little portable. I think it was a Sega.
You don't know.
Like-
Whatever.
Yeah, it was like a
Game Boy,
little.
maybe. Game Boy.
No, it
No,
wasn't
like
a Game
no,
Boy, but I
that-
think it
the-
was. It
is it
would
the
say
game-
Sega.
The Game Gear?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Is that,
It
I don't
was-
know what that
it
Was
was
it like
a handheld Sega?
Did
It
you
was a
walk,
handheld Sega.
walk around with it?
Yeah.
That is actually a
Yeah.
thing. I should
It was
know what it's
black.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
one. I had one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had like this little backpack thing that I had.
Oh.
I thought it was pretty cool. I played it for probably
Games are
called.
like
Yeah, that's
2
it?
days. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a Game Gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Game Gear.
Game Gear.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Nice.
so that's all we had.
Yeah, that's
we
cool.
knew that he was going to be a video game kid. He was probably 5 or 6, and we're at somebody's house, and all the kids downstairs are all playing Mario Kart. And these kids are all, 12, 13, 14, and they all came upstairs and like, he's beating everybody. We can't beat him, get rid of him.
Mario Kart.
The Mario Kart, yeah, 'cause
Get
he was
him outta
dominating
here.
all the preteens as probably like a 6-year-old.
That's hilarious.
I was a little older. Was that the same time that someone gave me a larger DS collection?
I think so.
Yeah, I had very vague memories of that because I had my 3DS, so I was over 7.
Yeah.
I was playing Mario 3D Land, and then all of a sudden this kid's like, you tell me, hey, this kid gave you a bunch of these video games for the DS. I was like,
You were
cool,
not-
like,
Yep.
I was in the hospital, I was like there.
That's why he decided to do it, because I had told him he had been in the
Oh.
hospital.
Oh, okay, that's nice of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I knew him. But,
Now, does Mario Kart ever get under your skin? Because I think that can be the most frustrating game ever.
Yeah.
And I remember we introduced Ozzy to it when he was about 5 or 6, and we could hear him downstairs. It's cheating. And I'm like, I was telling my buddies at work, I'm like, oh man, Ozzy's got some anger issues, man. Like he's playing video games, just screaming. And my buddy's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, I think he's like crazy. And he goes, "Well, what is he playing?" And I go, "Mario Kart." He goes, "Oh, well, it's just Mario Kart."
That's
like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like, is he playing by himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of luck in Mario Kart. I get the struggle. I didn't really play Mario Kart competitively, but there's this thing called NebraskaCon. It's this con in Nebraska, or I guess Iowa, because it's in, I forgot what it's called. But they had a Mario Kart 8 tournament, and like, it's 1v1, and I got to the final, what was it? I got to the final round, basically. It was me against another person, and it was down to like the last race, last race, last lap. And like, it gets ahead with a mushroom. I was like, no. Because like, the prize was getting a free entry to the next NebraskaCon, and I was like $30.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, darn. Yeah.
Close.
That's like the rodeos and stuff, when the guys at the end are still trying to rope, like it gets to be $200 a go, and it kind of separates the boys from the men. Who's gonna pony up and go ride again.
So what was your dad had mentioned something earlier about Chicago or something? What was that?
So I mainly play fighting games as my video game competition of choice. The main game I play is Guilty Gear Strive. We have do you know what Evo is?
No, I don't think so.
Massive fighting game tournament where people all around the world go to play in Las Vegas. I don't go to that one because it's really expensive and like some other stuff. But the ones I do go to are in Chicago because Midwest. Me and a bunch of other guys who are into fighting games from Nebraska go up there, and I play in 2 tournaments so far. Combo Breaker and Frosty Faustings. This May, I'm going to go back to Combo Breaker, and I'm going to see if I can get farther than I did last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of a big like tournament competition in Chicago.
Yes.
Thousands of people there.
So what are you doing to
Thousands of
prep?
Practice the game, practice with my buddies.
Yeah.
Ask people for advice, because you have matchups in the games. So I ask, like, what can I do against this character? And they say, oh, you can do this or that. Or they say, you can't do anything, but I'm sorry.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's kind of something I wondered if people were good at giving information.
Yeah, they are.
Otherwise, I wonder if they wanted to gatekeep it, like, and not give you any. I don't know.
There are so the chances of us ever fighting in like that tournament are very slim, because you can say, hey, I know this guy, we practice a lot, I do not want to fight him round 1. And they say, okay, and you don't fight and you fight someone else. But some characters that people play, sometimes they gatekeep them, but like that's kind of in the past. Everyone's very open on like, here's what my character can do, here's what your character can do, here's what you can do, here's what I can do.
Okay.
We have sites specifically for all the characters' move sets and like all the frames and stuff.
So there is information on the web you could like dig up too.
There's an insane amount of information all about fighting games and the characters within them.
So you could like basically study this as your job.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Internship.
Yeah.
When we were kids, like the internet wasn't a big thing, right? So we weren't gaming like across the internet or whatever, but if we wanted to find like secret codes or whatever, like different ways to get into things, we'd talk about it at school.
Sure.
But you would go buy like there would be like those books. You remember those?
Nintendo Power Magazine.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you'd flip through some of those and find some codes. I never could, like, I would go to like a hobby store or whatever, they'd have like cards and stuff, and they'd have those they've had those books, and I couldn't afford them, but I would go up and I'd open the book real quick and try to find the game that I was playing, and then I would see like a quick cheat code or whatever, and I'd be like, okay, and then I'd go home and I'd try real quick.
Yeah.
My kid, funny story, my kid who plays, he's got an Xbox, like whatever a modern Xbox is. I don't know which one.
I don't know.
Xbox something.
Something like that, I think he got last year.
Yeah.
But you have like, when you turn it on to get in it, you got some kind of code, and like to get into his
account.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's basically your password.
Yeah. So your password,
like
right?
up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
Like that.
So that's how we did it. So when he first started on this years ago, when he was like 8 or 9 years old. I made his code, and it was the old school Nintendo up down, left, right.
Konami code, yeah.
Yeah, so that's his code to get into.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, because it lets you do like the actual ups and
Right,
downs.
right, yeah.
The code we have on our Xbox is just like our password.
Yeah. This is the
This is
original
Contra.
Contra code that gets you like all the lives and all the
Infinite
guns.
lives,
yeah.
Yeah,
Lied too, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
you have 99 lives.
Yeah, that one was fun.
Infinite lives, yeah.
Yeah, and that dang remote controls our TV, so I don't even know how to turn on the TV.
The
Yeah.
Xbox remote.
So they're
yeah.
like
Can't.
here, and I'm like,
No.
I don't even know what to do with this thing. Can I, like,
Yeah.
You're out of luck.
so I don't
Mom.
watch TV downstairs.
Oh.
I don't think you probably, because you started with a little bit more complicated remote, where like we started with just a
Joystick.
and an
One
A and B.
button.
Yeah. So like when the PlayStations would come out, or like I had a Dreamcast. The Dreamcast
Oh,
came out and
wow.
it had the bigger controller, and then
Yeah,
the
with the
PlayStation, all that.
screen, yeah.
There were so many damn buttons, man. I couldn't get up to speed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You guys are young.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
I just had a joystick with one red button.
Like the Atari, right?
The original Atari.
Yeah,
that we had.
yeah.
We had the original Atari,
Yep.
and then we got the 2600.
Yeah.
And then that got you the second thing you could do, and it was running on a pad
Ah,
for track
yeah,
and
yeah,
field.
yeah.
I did that at
Yeah.
Track and
friends.
field
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like the duck hunt.
Duck,
Oh,
yeah,
that
the
was a
Zapper.
Nintendo.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
that was
because it came with the
Nintendo.
gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually own a Zapper. I don't own the game or an NES. I just own the Zapper.
You got the Zapper. Didn't you go for
Halloween, kinda like.
duck hunt?
Yeah, as the hunter. Yeah, I was gonna take the dog with me, but no thanks. But yeah.
Oh, that's
Those
good.
original games are fun, man.
Yeah, that dog
Yeah.
was annoying anyway.
Okay, so back to school though, is it a season? Like what season? Is it fall, spring, winter?
Yeah, there's
sport?
like a fall and spring season. Our season.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Our season basically just ended this Saturday. Our Mario Kart team, I think, won, which is pretty cool. I was unable to go because I had work and other stuff to deal with.
Uh-huh.
So from what I was told by the other guys, like, hey, Mario Kart won the season. I was like, awesome. But
Wow.
the season I focused on was Smash and Street Fighter.
Okay.
For Street Fighter, we got third. For Smash, we kind of got unlucky with the seeding, and we fought some really good players, and we got kicked out.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
So is that all the high schools across the state? Or just like Benson and Omaha North?
like
Maybe a couple of Lincoln schools in there?
yeah, I think around Nebraska.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, but yeah.
Yeah, because I think there's even some smaller schools up in my neck of the woods, northeast Nebraska. I see.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting clubs and teams together too.
I mean, soon it's going to be like you're in
Yeah.
a class, like Class
Yeah.
A, Class C.
Yeah,
Like,
they have that now.
Oh,
They
we
do.
We
Yeah,
have,
we
Oh.
were in St. Paul for Easter, and one of the kids at St. Paul was whatever the town was near there. He played for that, and they were Class C.
Oh.
in
Really?
Esports. Yeah, that little
Like-
kid at the. We were having the church at the house,
yeah.
and that kid across from me I was talking to,
Yeah.
he played for God, what's the name of that town?
This is in.
St. Paul, Nebraska, and it's so you head towards the there's the reservoir. There's that big reservoir out
Merritt,
there. What's it called?
Out west,
No, it'd be north.
north.
Burwell, you got Calmus. The big one's Merritt.
No, it's really close to St. Paul. It's like the next town over from St. Paul. Anyway, he plays for them, and they had
Okay.
just and
Yeah.
he was telling me they were Class C.
Okay.
Huh.
Is that
Okay.
On the
Is that like the different teams like JV?
No, like the A is the bigger schools, B is the middle schools.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
by school population.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
that'd
makes
been out
sense.
by Central City, out in that area then.
Yeah.
So
I can't
between
remember the
St.
name of it
Paul
right now. I
and
should be able
Kearney.
okay.
Yeah, they're everywhere. And, you know, we talk about the different teams and it growing. Years ago, I just remember this interview with Elon Musk. And he was talking about how video games have really gotten a bad rap and they actually
Yeah.
can really help your mental health because it allows you to just focus on one singular thing. And we're such a fragmented society where we're always doing two things, three things at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think about it, even like when you're driving. You're trying to drive, read something on your phone. Shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You're listening to a podcast, and then
Changing
you're also,
the station.
and then you're trying to have a conversation with the person. You're
Yeah.
doing all these different things at once. When you're playing a video game, you are locked on.
Yeah.
And that is where all your attention goes.
Yeah.
And I guess it's something that we've kind of lost as a society, but video games is kind of giving that back
Yeah.
in a weird way.
We went to his senior year. We went to the end of the year event, and they were asking all the kids
Potluck.
about, what do they get out of this? And every one of them was like, this is my community. I made all these friends. I didn't quite fit in, but now I met these folks and I fit in. And it just, you could tell that they went from being almost like loners to being popular because they were good at this video game and they liked the people that they were friends with and they had a lot in common. It was like crying going on during this thing, because they're realizing what it meant, and because of Mr. Fasa, they have that. Franta.
Yeah,
Sorry, I mixed the two teachers together.
Yeah.
Because of Mr. Fanta, they have this at that school, and these kids that wouldn't normally be in anything are in this. So it was pretty cool.
That's huge.
I can see. Yeah, I mean, I can see that, and I was getting that from you earlier when you were talking about kind of how high school was, and then that came around, and it really like helped you out a lot, to meet folks and to feel like you're part of something and those kinds of things. So it's very cool that they offer that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
North Loop, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, North Loop.
North Loop.
There it is.
Okay.
That's the name of the town.
Oh, okay.
Shout out North Loop High School.
Yeah.
What do you think, like, the future of esports is? What do you think it's going to look like?
Yeah.
Or even what you want it to look like? Like, what would you like to see from it? Like,
will there be like a state tournament, like the NSAA sets up a state basketball tournament in Lincoln, Nebraska? Like, are we going to get there in 5 years, 10 years, maybe 20?
I would like that, but I don't know if they could sustain something like that because esports doesn't make a whole lot of money. Like, players themselves make like a good amount of money, but the orgs themselves don't really make enough money to kind of stay afloat. We hear every now and then, like, this org is gone, this org is gone. So other orgs, like, pop up in their place, but, like, there isn't, like, with football, tons of money you can make from it. Esports, you're probably not going to make much money. You're probably going to lose a lot of money. You're mainly here for the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I like the state track meet. Those aren't big money sports generally, and we still put on a big production at Burke High School every year, and it's fantastic, and it's televised and all these things. I just see something like with esports having a similar type of tournament every year in Grand Island or Kearney, maybe even Omaha or Lincoln. I could definitely see that.
The University of Nebraska is building an esports arena.
Yeah,
right.
There you go.
Oh.
Really?
So that is a place where you might start seeing something like that. But you don't really need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
online,
Right.
so you don't really need to go to one location. But that arena they're building is huge.
We do like to be in person when we have, like, our big tournaments, but yeah.
Well,
I could see that would be way more fun to be in person, or
Yes.
have a few seats lined up, when you guys are all gaming and can look at each other.
Meet
and
those jerks from North Loop.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The West Side jerks.
Yeah, we don't.
the West Side jerks.
Yeah, they're very good. Yeah.
Well, there's definitely a social aspect to it.
Yeah,
No,
for
it's
sure.
definitely,
Yeah, and that
You
that
see your
comes,
buddies there.
That
and-
comes with all sports,
Yes.
right? Like, that's a big part of it, is being out there, hanging out with everybody, the team, the camaraderie, all those things that come along with it, and you're experiencing all that through this.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
You've talked about work a couple times. So are you still in school or you're working full time? Can I ask you that?
I am part-time working at Hy-Vee.
Okay.
I also work at...
Omaha Central. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm also working at Omaha Central. Omaha Central, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from, like, 3 to 5. Hy-Vee, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Wow, you're busy.
Yeah, and also school.
Hy-Vee's my
Holy
favorite
cow.
store, by the way.
Just
Yeah.
he's
Like,
talked
people-
about this so many
People
times.
who listen to this podcast know I love Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
Helpful smile on every aisle.
Every aisle.
Exactly.
Every aisle.
You're shaking your
the
head.
meat guy gets a big smile when he sees Ben coming.
Yeah.
I think I go there like every day.
Okay,
Yeah.
so last night dinner was like, there wasn't much going on at 7:00. I'm like, we have leftovers. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I think we didn't set any meat out. I'm just gonna go to Hy-Vee and get some burgers.
No.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
Get them at 7.
Burgers, and I like Hy-Vee pizza a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I had to subsist off that, but
Every day he had
good.
pizza.
well, it was the cheapest thing they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good price for
So
sure.
you're busy. That's awesome. That
Yeah.
just thinking about that, then you have time to give back and coach.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, again, all those kids, I'm sure you give so much to them. Like, in your face,
Maybe,
you're like, no,
yeah.
yes. I'm sure if we asked them and interviewed them, they would say that.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
We're just hoping that the programs stay around because a lot of the educational cuts go to the extracurriculars. And so
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
are cutting a lot of things. And the money that's coming out of OPS, for example, and coming from the state and then also the federal side, we could see those things getting cut.
Yeah, I was just told today, we don't know if we'll have you around next year, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hopefully, people who are making those decisions will hear things like this and hear how important it is.
Yeah.
How big of a difference it can make in a student's life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real.
It is.
Yeah, and it shaped him, all of it. I mean, for his future. So,
Yeah.
It's already bigger than I thought. I mean, I thought like you were the coach, but no, you're part of a staff, a coaching
I'm part of a
staff.
staff,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything about esports that like you wish we would have asked, or you'd want people to know? You hope that people know listening to this.
I guess, like, it's a very fun thing to get into. It takes a lot of time to get into, and do not expect to really succeed from it. Like, expect to have fun, expect to make friends, expect to, like, follow, like, get more into the games you love, but you are not gonna 100% like succeed like any other sport.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people like can they get involved in it if they have no experience? Like, let's say they don't have a gaming system at home, or they've never really gotten into it. Can you teach them? Can they use some stuff that you have?
One of our better players we have, he doesn't have like online. He just doesn't have like the service. He doesn't have like the Nintendo online subscription.
Yep.
He's still one of our best players. He still like practices at home with like his buddies and like other CPUs. If you don't have a console, it is definitely a struggle.
Yeah.
But like if you actually like put time into it, and like we are there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you have time to come in every 2 hours like practice. You would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is it's something that anybody can get involved in if they want to.
Yeah, if they put in the time. Yeah.
So I'm coachable.
Yeah, probably actually. Yeah.
A little behind the eight ball.
Look at his face. He's like, oh, if we
Depends
can't
on
even
what-
turn on the TV, I don't know.
Depends on what you want to play. Yeah.
They have chess this year, right?
No, our
They have chess?
our chess team got taken down. We're not entirely sure why.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was our best team too. So it really sucks that our best team got kind of struck down due to like. I'm not entirely sure. Like, we're not entirely sure. We think it was a bug or something, but yeah.
That was the esports game.
Yeah,
they were doing?
like there's this thing called chess.com, massive chess gaming site where you can just go on and play chess with anyone. We had one really, really, really good player. He was really good at it, and now that that team's basically gone due to like a mistake, it kind of sucks that he can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, shoot.
yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Got to recruit him to do a different game.
That's
No. He was really good at chess, and he's really good at math. We're gonna let him focus on like the sciences.
That
Oh,
makes sense.
okay.
Yeah, he's
All
a
right.
really smart kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you want to
I
talk
see.
about worlds colliding, chess, and chess is more popular now than it's ever been.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then you roll that into esports. Like, once again, I had no idea. This is fascinating.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. Well, Miles, it's cool, man. I'm glad to hear about it. Like I said at the beginning of this, I really didn't know anything about this. I'm hearing like all these little snippets,
Yeah.
and it's neat to see what your
Yeah.
experience has been. The experience that you're trying to help bring to other students, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So I applaud you for that, and I'm glad you're able to find it. And I'm glad your school offers it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully, more schools will get involved based on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's a valuable thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? You got anything else?
I don't. I don't.
I know. I feel like I learned a lot today.
I know. I'm trying to take it in.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
it was
you.
Appreciate
so
it. It's
nice
good to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Good to have you here. Yeah, brother.
Yes.
All right.
There you go.
All right, guys. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, I'm
Bye-bye.
going to close it out. We'll
All
see
right,
you.
peace.
Later.
Yeah.